Yo, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Wolf coming at you with easily the most requested content on the channel, Master Duel. I think the majority of my audience is going to be people that came in watching the Master Duel content. You know, I like to gear my my Master Duel content towards beginning players or maybe more casual players that want to take things a little bit more serious or somewhere in between there. So today in this video, we'll be discussing the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championships 2023 because it will, for the first time, feature Master Duel. Master Duel will be one of the categories that you can get into the World Championships with. And before we dive into the video, I just want to say, appreciate those who have comments on my last video to participate in the giveaway. The winner of the giveaway will be announced at the end of the video, so stick around to find out who won. And remember, you get your choice of deck box between the deck vote, the nation vote for Card Fight Vanguard, if you are a Card Fight Vanguard player, or you get a nice sleek Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck box if you are a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. Winner's choice. But back to the video. So this was announced a few days ago about the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2023 and how it will be featuring Master Duel. It'll also feature Duel Links as well as the TCG. That being said, I have a lot of experience with the format that they are using for the Master Duel qualifier side of things because it's the same thing as the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links side of things. Now, hopefully somewhere I'll have my pictures to show you my credentials for the Duel Links side of things. I was able to become one of the top 200 players in the region, from my region, which was North America, with 40,000 duel points or DP, which you'll see as I read the information. As well as on the competitive side of things, I've got some earnings from Duel Links. I would consider myself a pro Duel Links player for about 2 years before retiring from it in both solo competition and team play, which team play is going to come into this as well, believe it or not. And so again, you should have seen somewhere or see somewhere on the screen my qualifications. Am I the best player in the world? No, but I've got some experience, I've got some wins, and I want to share that information to hopefully give you the best opportunity to qualify for the World Championships here. So let's start by reading. So the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2023 Master Duel will be held. Head over to the WCS 2023 qualifiers to earn awesome rewards. Even if you don't want to qualify or have any plans on competing for to get your ticket to Worlds, the rewards for this, if it's anything like Duel Links, is going to be some of the best rewards you can get from any event. So you're going to want to do this for the rewards, even if you don't want to actually go through the hassle and sweat of participating for the invite. You're going to want to do it for the rewards. So duel your way through the qualifiers to compete in the WCS 2023 finals. The top 8 duelists will assemble their dream teams for the highest level of dueling at the finals. So top 8 duelists. How do they determine the top 8 duelists? The top 8 duelists will be determined from regions. I don't know exactly how they're going to break down the regions for Master Duel. For Duel Links, it was North America, Latin America / Caribbean, Europe, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Oceania, all as one. Asia and the Middle East as one. Or no, Asia as one, and then Middle East and Africa. So those were the region breakdowns for Duel Links. I don't know how they're going to do it for Master Duel, but it should be similar for as well as some regions. Well, they'll only take 1 player or 1 qualifier. In other regions, they might take 2. So the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel World Championship WCS 2023 will be held in the form of individual duels for the qualifiers and team battles for the finals. Those who are selected as regional representatives in the WCS 2023 qualifiers will be asked to select 2 duelists from the same region to team up with in the finals, subject to successful application. So out of the top 8 duelists, consider the top 8 duelists who qualify as team captains. They're then going to be asked to choose 2 people to join their team. So it's going to be 8 teams composed of 3 players each. And led by, I mean, the team captain doesn't necessarily have to be those top 8 duelists, but just for simplicity's sake, led by the top 8 duelists who qualified. So, and later on, you'll see what you have to do to qualify to even be chosen as a team member. Because let's say you try your heart out that weekend and you don't get to qualify, but somebody else in your region did. Well, maybe you know that person. Maybe you get on their radar. Maybe you duel against them a bunch over that weekend and they recognize your talents and they send you a nice little DM or something and say, hey, would you want to join my team for the WCS? That is actually a possibility. So I kind of like that change to it. Back when I was competing in Duel Links, it wasn't team-based. Either you qualified or you didn't. And if you didn't qualify, you were not going unless you just hard wallet paid your way there. So the event dates for the WCS 2023 qualifiers, the first stage is going to be 2 stages for this. So the first stage is from May 15th, 2200 to May 28th, 2159. Time zone, I think it should be time zone adjusted for you automatically, but this is when it is. May 15th to May 28th is the first stage. Now my tips for the first stage is it's super easy, and we'll scroll down here to read how to advance in the first stage. If you keep winning in the first stage, your duel level will increase. So stage 1, you get what's called duel level. And now based on your ranking, you might start stage 1 with a certain duel level. So if you're silver, you get duel level 3, gold, duel level 5, platinum, duel level 7, diamond, duel level 10. The goal is to make it to duel level 20, I believe. And I think that'll be the max. Sometimes in Duel Links, the max duel level, I think occasionally was 25, but I remember those first couple of qualifiers, it was 20. So your goal is to hit duel level 20. And now, if you keep winning in the first stage, your duel level will increase. As you suffer more defeats in duels, your duel level will drop. Those before duel level 4 will increase in duel level even when they lose. So as long as you're anywhere in the realm of 4 or under, you will keep getting duel level even if you lose. But once you go beyond that, then you will start to lose some duel level. Duel level will not drop when between duel level 2 to 15, nor will it drop below duel level 17. Now what they mean by drop is go from 15 to 14 or 13 to 12. So your duel level won't drop a whole number. You'll probably lose some of the bar or something like that when you lose, but it won't full on drop to the whole other number. But duel level 17, between 17 and 20 will drop, but once you reach max duel level, you won't drop and you'll gain your qualifications to participate in stage 2. When going through stage 1, my tips are to play with a deck that you feel confident in. The deck for stage 1 doesn't matter all that much as long as you are confident you can win with it, have won with it, and different things like that. Then you can just focus on getting a couple of duel levels each day. You could get all of the duel levels in one day. You could either try to do it when the event first goes live, again, which is the 15th, or you could try to do it when it's nearing the end of the event, maybe 26th, 27th, or if you're really risky, on the 28th. You could try to gain the duel level required, because then some of the more serious and sweaty players would have already gotten their qualifications for stage 2. And so those are going to be my general tips for stage 1. So once you qualify for stage 2, though, the format switches. It goes from a duel level qualification to a duel points system. So in the regional qualifiers, DP is earned by winning duels. Losing in a duel results in losing a portion of your DP. Earn tons of DP and aim for a high rank. So when it comes to losing and gaining DP, if it's anything like Duel Links, it's going to be very unforgiving. Very unforgiving. You'll feel like you're not gaining that much when you win. If you face somebody, let's say you have 1,500 duel points and you're facing somebody with 40,000 duel points, you'll gain more duel points than normal. But anytime you lose, regardless of if they had a bunch of duel points, or, okay, if they do have a bunch of duel points and you lose, you'll still lose duel points. It won't be that much, but once you lose to people in your range or who have lower duel points than you, you're going to lose a lot of duel points. So losing is punished harshly. So streaks, win streaks, is very important for the second stage. And the second stage starts on the 25th and ends on the 28th of May. In Duel Links, and now this is going to sound crazy and probably turn some of you off, but in Duel Links, you had to play as soon as the event started to as soon as the event ended. You maybe could sleep for 4 hours, so if you're planning on going to work, you're not going to qualify. If you're planning on going to hang out with friends or do this or do that, you're not going to qualify. To qualify, you have to be on the game from the 25th to the 28th, and your only breaks for food and for sleep. And if we're talking sleep, you better be in a good place to take us to rest. And even then, we're talking maybe like 4 hours. So the second stage, if you truly want to qualify, is not for the faint of heart. It's not for someone with a busy schedule or a busy social life that they do want to engage, and that's okay. But if it does appeal to you and you want to take this challenge, it is grueling. And this is where your deck will matter. You want a deck that can win quickly. All you stall players or players who like to slow play, this is not the event for you. You can play that deck, but in the time it takes you to complete one match, someone else might have already completed 2, maybe even 3, if they got God hands and maybe a turn 2 KO on their opponents. So you want decks that can win quickly. You want decks that can win in bunches. Like I said, streaks are going to be very important. And then you're also going to want to have access to a few different decks, not just one deck the entire time. The meta of this second stage regional qualifier will change drastically from May 25th to May 26th to the 27th to the 28th. People are going to adjust to what they're seeing on the ladder, and then they're going to start implementing counters, and then you're going to need to adjust to that. So my next tip is be able to adjust. Be able to pick up the pattern. Okay, I've seen this deck a bunch. Let me add this counter card to my deck. Let me add this to my deck. Or maybe let me switch to this deck because it plays really well against what I'm seeing so far. So stage 2, your deck is very important, as well as just having a plan and having a strategy. Typically, you want to try to pick up maybe 20,000 duel points your first day, and then see where everybody else is. If you are near the top or at the top, then you can start to afford to take more breaks, or at least longer breaks, sleep for a little bit, like an extra hour longer, stuff like that, to really rest up and then get back to the grind. Now, typically there was a leaderboard. I don't know if there was a leaderboard I can't remember if there was a leaderboard during the actual gameplay or after the gameplay, but you can kind of see there might be some leaderboards to give you some indication on where you are stacked against everybody in your region, as well as it could be useful to have a community to plug into, whether that be your favorite YouTuber, Reddit, or Discord group, to give you some information on whether that be deck choice, how many points you need to be at by this day, etc., etc. And speaking of decks, I'll get into more specific deck choices in another video because that would just make this video too long. I'll try to recommend some decks though that you could go into the second stage of the qualifier with. Now, with that being said, when everything's all said and done, if you come out on top, you will be selected then to represent your region, as well as build a team from using people in your region. You can't get anybody outside of your region to the team, and if your region took 2 qualifiers, you can't ask the other qualifier to be on your team either. So the final tally of the rankings will be made after the WCS 2023 qualifiers end. You can claim your ranking rewards during the allotted time. Rewards cannot be claimed once the allotted time has passed. Make sure to remember to claim your rewards. Make sure you claim those rewards, claim those rewards, claim those rewards. These rewards are going to be really good. Those who have qualified for the WCS 2023 finals will be contacted separately, so please be careful not to miss any application forms to participate in the tournament. The starting time for the above may be delayed depending on when maintenance is completed. Yeah, the game usually goes into a maintenance at the end of all of this stuff so that they can check for cheaters, tally up points, and see who came out on top. So we already talked about how to advance in stage 1, but how do you advance in stage 2? Well, we talked about the duel points. So that's how you would advance, have the most duel points in your region, and you go on to the next or to the World Championships. But how do you become a team member? Well, the top ranked player in each region at the end of the regional qualifiers round will be eligible to participate in the WCS 2023 finals. The number of finals that will qualify for the WCS 2023 finals will vary per region. We discussed that. It will be held in Japan on August 5th and August 6th. I think if you win your ticket to the regionals, I think they pay for your travel. I don't know how they're going to handle it with the teammates that you choose. I don't know if they're going to pay for your teammates to make it there with you. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel WCS 2023 Finals will be a team battle with duelists competing in groups of 3. Those who are selected as regional representatives will be asked to select 2 duelists from the same region to team up with them and apply to participate in the finals. Only the duel level max players who participated in the same region as the regional representative in the regional qualifiers of the WCS 2023 qualifiers may be selected to join the team. Meaning, you could max out your duel level in stage 1, play 0 hours, put 0 time, get 0 DP in stage 2, and still be selected if you have a connection or you have an in or just some kind of connection to whoever wins and is chosen to represent your region. So just to even have the chance to be chosen as a team or qualify if you're chosen, you're going to want to get your duel level max anyway. And again, the rewards for getting max duel level are going to be worth it. And like I said, Konami proves me wrong on that and they're dropping the ball, but typically these events are both some of the best rewards that you're going to get. So that is pretty much all the information, pretty much all my tips, just general tips to get through stage 1 and stage 2. I will get more into the specific of what decks you should bring and the type of decks you should bring in another video. And stick around and see who won the giveaway. Appreciate you for watching and catch you later. Peace. Okay, so here we are to determine the winner of our giveaway. Shout outs to Elixir, shout out to Gunmetal Gator. Your name is on the wheel. I will spin the wheel and whoever it lands on, you will win the giveaway. So let's see who it is. Here we go, a bunch of clicks. Who is it gonna land on? Hands are up. Oh, looks like Gunmetal Gator is the winner of the giveaway. Once again, appreciate you for leaving your comment, interacting with the video, and signing up for the giveaway. If you're gonna be featured in more giveaways, just pay attention to the videos and the instructions on how to enter, and then do what you can to enter. It's completely free to you. And Gunmetal Gator, if you are watching this, I will contact you. But if you see this before you see my contact, then contact me and we will get that prize to you. Peace.